Oh, Jesus Christ. Sources, desktop audio. Plus. Okay. Settings. Default. Okay. So I'm still not getting it to work. But since nobody's watching, nobody cares. I mean, I've had other people confirm that they would come, and I'm live with my audio now, by the way. I've had other people confirm that they would come, but just turn up a bit later. So I'm going to attempt to make this work now live on stream. Can you say something again?
Good morning, Vietnam!
That's quite enough of... That's quite enough. Holy shit.
Did it work?
It seems to have.
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
I've run out of ideas.
In my audio mixer, it shows like 10 different versions of my desktop audio now. But
Oh, no.
I mean, it does pick Discord up, so that's fine, I guess. Hello, everybody. This is Fast Food Thursday 66, as I'm calling it. Burger will, it's up to Burger whether he will maintain this installation or if he will continue on with 66 on his channel. But what this is, for the like 40 people that are subscribed to me and probably not watching, what this is a community live stream that TheBurgerkrieg does on his channel every week with his patrons. And since TheBurgerkrieg, who you should subscribe to, by the way, is on vacation this week, I have volunteered myself, as per the suggestion of Critter, to take over. And that's what this is. This is Fast Food Thursday, happening on Tuesday, Seetor edition. And with me, the only patron who showed up on time is Brady Rosetta, so welcome.
A vacation? I thought he meant invasion, like all Germans do.
Yes, and I mean his family lives in Mallorca, which is basically a German colony, so invasion is basically fitting anyway.
Or is he supporting another civil war in Spain?
Yes. An anarcho-syndicalist.
Oh shit, it's
uprising.
all happening again!
No, wait. Actually, the ideologies that are going to war for Spain this time around are the ones that we came up with last week. All the, 900 of them, which I have in a list here now. That is, something I have prepared for an activity of sorts of this week. Last week on Fast Food Thursday, we came up with nonsensical ideologies for the meme.
What do you mean nonsensical? You mean absolute true ideologies, the awakened ones.
Yes.
The ones that only real chads follow, like pacifist military-industrial complex.
Yes, absolutely, sensical and true ideologies such as CSGO-based Stalinism or deep state democracy or Roganomics. Yes, the true ideologies. So that's our activity for this week. And, probably memes, like every time. in the studio chat. That's what
See,
we're doing.
There was a reason I put reactions under the ones that I like, so when I scroll up, I can immediately find them, like Newgenics.
You know what? I should maybe... I should have done this earlier. I'm going to quickly switch the stream
Trick imperialism!
into offline mode. But I am going to make a Google Doc. Is my audio still going through? Yes, it is. I'm going to make a Google Doc
There's an
of
expert,
the
everyone.
ideologies, which we can edit together. Go to Google Docs. Make a sheet. No, not a document, you imbecilic. Can I just copy paste
Is this supposed to be PG-13 or adult only? Because I can guarantee you now, it'll make no difference.
Theoretically, I keep things more clean on my, thing than Burger does on my channel.
Yeah,
More,
but you
less
decided to
edgy.
host.
Yes, precisely.
decided
That
to
was going
host.
to be my
That's
point.
good.
But I decided to host Fast Food Thursday this Tuesday, so I suppose I'm going to have to live with it. Oh shit. Give me a second.
And he already breaks his own rules!
How? What did I do?
He said shit. Everyone knows that's a naughty
Frick.
word.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to say frick for the remainder of the stream. Are you satisfied with this?
No, I was actually going to try and push you all the way to 18. 21.
Okay.
If you're American, 21, because, you
Mm.
know, you have to hold your hand longer.
Yes. I'm going to be away from the keyboard for a second to retrieve the beverages that I had prepared. Entertain the audience of 3 people that is watching right now.
Wait, 3 people are actually watching because one of them is not me for once. Wow. Hello, people who have decided to be psychotically mental and somehow turn up for this unscripted, off-the-record fast food Tuesday? 1808, 2020. For those who are skiving through the archives of the lost arts. And the fact that I'm the only one that decided to turn up. But that's mostly because I'm committed. Because I said I'd turn up for all of them that I possibly could. Unless someone had a heart attack. Probably not me, though.
Okay, I am back.
And he's back. And I somehow managed to keep that up.
What have you done? What terrible things?
Drowned on with drivel.
I mean, you know.
I'm a professional.
Yes.
I'm hovering over the Jeremy Clarkson dictatorship, which honestly I think is the greatest idea ever.
I mean,
Because speed cameras will no longer exist in this country, and that is the one guarantee you know will happen.
Ooh, Anfish will be joining us in a moment. You can take a look at the file I uploaded, which is awakenedideologies.xlsx, which I uploaded on the 15th of August at 17:15 your time. That's going to make it easier because then we'll be operating off the same list. And, you know, because I left
a link.
I'm
gonna need a link.
Oh, give me a second.
Retarded.
Can I? Yes, I can.
Yeah, I'm not a coder.
Here we go. It's in the studio chat.
Open with what?
I mean, Excel. Do you have Excel? Microsoft Excel?
No, actually.
Then you can download. Oh my god, what's it called?
When I built this computer and I got someone to do the actual software install, I literally said make it completely blank. I want nothing on this but the absolute core.
Okay.
And that's why I've never had problem with bloatware.
I mean, makes sense. You can download Open Document, which is, a text processing program that lets you. That's free to download. That lets you take a look at this.
To be honest, I could probably guess where you are and sell. I mean, all I really need to say is alt, right, right, left.
Yes,
up,
I
down.
mean, it's going to work out.
Circle, square,
like
square.
I'm going to read a few of these off, and we're going to decide in the chat what they are.
But a good idea.
What?
We're going to stream alerts. And I actually put the video on in background.
That's a good idea.
Fucking useless.
Didn't you say you were watching earlier?
No, I said it's like you said there were 3 people watching. Wow, one of those isn't me for once.
Ah, okay. Isn't you? Okay, I thought you were saying one of those is me. I mean, after I left and, gave you the order to entertain, one of the viewers left. So, thanks for that.
Viewer reduction strats.
Indeed, straight from the playbook of DDR Jake. What I have retrieved to drink, by the way, is Duvel, which is a Belgian beer, which I first encountered on my travels to Belgium, and which I enjoyed very much. So,
does the rule of not talking about what's going off in Discord carry into this version?
I mean, go for it, I say.
Alright, so if anything pops up,
this isn't actually endorsed by Burger in any way. He doesn't even know what's happening, as far as I know.
It'd be funny if one person watching was Burger to see if he did anything stupid.
Possible. Burger, if you are in chat, identify yourself.
Oh yeah, because that works. It's like, are you a cop?
Yes. I am in fact a cop. And it's like the reverse of what the...
If you're a cop, no one likes you anymore.
Actually, I'm a vizier, not a roof Korean. But,
oh yeah, you got promoted, didn't you?
Yes. But what I was going to say, that urban legend that says that cops have to tell you they are cops if you ask them? It's like the reverse of that. I am a cop, and if you are present, you have to identify yourself to me. Oh, and if it isn't Anfash, welcome. A very uncharacteristically silent Anfash.
It's because it's Grugfash.
Oh,
Yes.
test.
Now I can hear you. Welcome, Anfash.
Yes.
How do you do, sir?
I'm alright. In
Mm.
fact, I'm alright. I see this stream has many people on it.
Yes.
I'm intrigued.
Yes. I mean, you can see for yourself what the local time in America is right now. So,
Yeah, it's noon.
But I wasn't going to start streaming at the usual time Burger does, because that's 10 p.m. for me. And somewhat unusually, this week my girlfriend has to get up at 5 a.m. every day. So, that's...
Dude, fuck, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I mean, I can sleep through her getting up just fine, but, it would be bad for her because, we have a bigger apartment now, but until we've installed some soundproofing in my room, I'm not going to be able to stream late into the night, excuse me, for now.
Oh, right on, dude, right.
So, have you heard what we're doing?
No, not at all. I was confused. What are we?
We're filling in our sleeper ideologies.
Yes, I have collected the ideologies that we have, suggested last week in the studio chat into an Excel sheet, and we're going to assign these to, the sectors or the quadrants, and then, actually make some of the memes.
What do you mean by ideologies? Is this some J-Reg shit?
Basically,
You know
yeah. You know the meme
Alright.
that goes sleeper ideologies and awakened ideologies?
Not really.
Give me a second. I'm going to look it up. It's a meme where in the center you have the normal political compass quadrants, and then it expands and says, over
Yeah, I
the
know what
normal
you're
quadrant
talking
it
about.
says sleeper
Yeah.
ideologies, and
I
then
see.
there's the
Yeah.
awakened ideologies, and what we did last week in Fast Food Thursday is think of ideologies that could go into these expanded quadrants.
I think it's
Go ahead, Brady.
no man.
Okay.
No.
And what we're going to do this week is take this list that I made, which you can find linked in the studio chat, and assign the ideologies that we thought up into rough positions, and then actually make the memes.
Yeah. Right on.
Mm-hmm. So, for example, we have ideologies such as Toyotaism or
Alright.
unplatonic Maoism, Roganomics. One of my personal favorites is Tim Pool centrism, which has been determined to be very far alt-right.
Alright, yeah.
Yes, that's what we're doing. So now that
Shouldn't
we
that
have...
be Tim Pool leftism, and then you put that up there? And then, like, far authoritarian, right?
Yeah, maybe. But, let's just go ahead, actually, now that we have 3 people here. So, what do we reckon is Islamic Karenism? Where does it go on the spectrum?
Middle right.
Center right. What are you saying, Anfash?
I don't know. I'm only gonna be here for a sec, and also
Okay.
I'm ill-informed on this. I wasn't in on the joke.
But put it this way, Anfash, it's like without you, a lot of these suggestions are going to be heavily pushed by me.
Yeah, I don't care though. Is what I'm saying. So like, okay, do that then.
I mean, after all, I am a divine.
I mean, you're whatever you are, bro. Again, I just got stuff to do in a bit.
So, welcome, Buffalo Guy. Good to see you.
Yeah, so you have me for about 4 minutes.
Okay, great. What, now that we have you here for a limited time, what, political quadrant do you think Toyotaism goes into?
What is Toyotaism?
This won't work. We'll have to, just go from what the name sounds like, because there's like 1,000 of these, and I didn't come up with most of them. So we're just going to have to go from the name.
It's just a meme. For
Right, I would say it sounds like lib-right.
Toyotaism, I think, is like... Toyotas are used for, like, revolutions, so, like, I would say, like, it's definitely left.
But, I mean, aren't they classically associated with, like, Islamic revolutions right now? What up, Priest Walker?
Are you saying that Islam isn't the true ideology?
I'm saying that it definitely isn't left-wing. Traditionally, at least.
Well, exactly. But the Toyotas are like the liberal part of it.
Yes. Oh my god, you're super quiet, Priest Walker. Let me just adjust this on my end. Try again.
I was asking what exactly is it we're talking about that is or isn't left-wing.
Toyotaism, but also Islam. Oh, Cody in YouTube chat says it's lib-right. Yes, that's what we were saying as well.
Yes, I guessed right.
Next up we have, or we would have, unironical bionicle, but that one I'm going to have to leave for Sandro from, the mod team.
If anyone has any last-second questions for me, you have about a minute, so I'll say that now.
Next up, we have Live, Laugh, Love-ism.
I'm sorry, what? You mean...
Like the
Live, laugh, loveism is clearly centrist.
absolute centrist or auth-centrist, lib-centrist?
Lib-centrist.
Lib-centrist. Got it. Next up, we have potatism.
Oh, we're gonna have to ask some Irish friends.
Is it potatism or posadism?
Potato.
What up?
What up, Cody?
Hell,
All right, okay. I got answers for you, okay?
Oh, here we go.
Toyotaism. It highly depends on who the ideology is in the perspective of.
Yes.
If we're talking about Toyota being in control of the society,
That's lib
selling
right.
arms to militant Islamists is the most lib-right thing to do.
Yes, of course.
If we're talking about just the people who utilize the Toyotas to install theocracies, that's auth-right. You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying?
Maybe we should put it center right as well.
I would say center
It's
right is probably where it belongs.
It's a lib right, industry supporting an auth right, insurgency.
It's like the Nazis inventing Fanta, It's a mix of both.
Yes.
All right, I gotta get going. See you guys.
See you. Someone
I'm on
was
my lunch break
earlier.
so I can chill for a bit.
That's great. Good to have you, Cody. Someone was saying earlier if it is posadism. It is not posadism. It is the superior form of posadism, which is potatism.
Oh,
What
fucking...
do we reckon?
well, that's definitely a Hibernian type ideology.
Yes.
So,
Hey, I'm sorry that it took me a while to realize this, but are we going over the awakened ideology?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we're doing. We're going over the awakened ideologies that we collected last week, assigning them,
I'm not entirely coherent. I got up maybe like 20 minutes ago and woke up on an actual bed for the first time since Christmas. I'm having a very good day.
That's great. But,
what the fuck am I listening to?
I don't know, Brady. You tell me. Potatism. What do we reckon? What ideology do the Hibernians have?
damn. Off center.
Great. Off center.
Yep.
And going right along, we have the Hibernian ethno-state.
That is right. That is off center. It's right above potatism.
Further down, potatism.
They're probably about the same. This potatism is more accelerationist,
Yes, of course.
instilling potato famines across all of the world in order to enact an Irish supreme state.
Yes. Coming up next, we have gamer momentism, which I've taken the liberty of filling out as
Off-right.
off-right already. Yes.
That's
yes.
off right.
Next up, Jeffrey Epsteinism.
What's the Pope?
Probably lib-right, isn't it? Because he's
No.
resisting the authorities.
Yeah, I would say owning a sex slave operation and commodifying it into financial elites is probably lib-right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the whole joke about lib-right is they're all pedos, right? That's kind of like the meme
Yes.
for lib-right.
Yes, of course. Coming up next, identitary Gundamism, which has been misspelled. Gundamism. Do we have a weeb in chat? Oh dear.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Can I just
Look
at my looking at my
I have no
phone.
idea what that would be.
Sorry. Freeze Walker. What? You'll have to repeat yourself.
Sorry about that. Can I put forward the only two I made that are of any significance?
Please.
Vermin supremacy and Top Gear theocracy.
Vermin supremacy is
Yes.
supremacy is actually lib-left because vermin supreme actually is an anarcho-communist. Like
Yes, I know about
that's
this.
just anarcho-communism, but with free ponies.
The reason why I had center right pre-marked, the reason why I had center right pre-filled in before the stream is because whoever submitted it last week had already put center-right to it.
Someone put center-right to what?
I don't know. That's why also Eternal Elizabeth II and Basil's Hive Mind have pre-marked ideologies.
I mean, Eternal Elizabeth II would just be an immortal monarchy, so auth-right.
Yes. I mean, it fits. But that's... I was just explaining the reason why some of these have already had their ideologies jotted down, such as... I just scroll past it here. Horseshoe centrism, which is extreme auth center. Or Tim Pool centrism, which is extreme auth right.
I love that one.
But coming up next, Identitary Gundamism. What would the hypothetical weeb that we might have in chat have to say about this?
I don't know, dude.
Depends which Gundam.
Okay.
I was just gonna say that we like
That sounds
weebs are
morally
kinda all over the
relativist.
spectrum.
Right wing.
But generally, this sounds like it's a like it depends on if this is a supremacy or like a recognition of like, you know, identifying as a Gundam. You know what I mean? Like, is Gundam a sexuality or is it like a racial or
that? Oh my god, you reminded me of a character that was literally that.
Okay.
oh like they were like.
No,
Like,
we
is
are
this like some like
Gundams.
is this like a
It's like
Gundam
you-
otherkin ideology? Like that seems lib left to me.
Quite possibly.
I think it's either lib left or it's auth right. One of the
I'd
two.
say Arthright.
We have a lot of alt-right already in this list, I must say.
No worry, we've got 200 to go through.
That's because auth
We
right
have-
has the
Dude,
funniest
Brady,
sounding
Brady.
ideologies.
Do you know how many are in this list?
Enough.
It's like 950.
Do I have money?
So, going ahead, Hibernian Crypto State, which is obviously...
I mean, it's with the rest of the Hibernians, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it's
Uh,
obviously not going into the
I'm a
same
little bit
meme.
out of the loop on Hibernian stuff. Can someone just explain that to me like I'm 5?
It's a meme where, you know, you take
So
the Jewish
The
question...
Hibernian conspiracy is the idea. It's a meme that makes fun of like the JQers, like the Jewish question people. That,
You point out
that,
how Irish people in America have a disproportionate amount of power, and, you know, parodying the logic of the Nazi, you pretend like they should be worried about Irish people.
Yeah, basically the same logic Nazis use to like say that the Jews control the world. You can use that to say the Irish control the world.
And, you know, Hibernia being the ancient Latin name for island.
I mean, it's not a
So
meme when it's
instead of
true.
triple brackets the Jews, it's triple brackets the Irish.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's triple brackets the Irish. Yeah, it's like Hibernia is the same thing as saying Zionists, basically.
You know, we could have even more brackets on that. The potato
I would tell you
manufacturing
about this
industry.
before because I love this meme.
Yes. It's a
Oh,
great
I love the
meme.
Hibernian, dude.
Yes.
It gets Nazis so mad too. They
It
get
does.
so upset.
What do we reckon is mech communism?
I made Hibernian.
Mech communism?
Mech
Oh,
communism.
dude, that's a Capcom ideology. Oh man. Oh man, I never can figure out where to put Capcoms
Yeah.
because it's so. I want to say it's
I
like
suppose center or? Or
I
auth
would
center?
say I would say center off, kind of left. Like it's kind of like probably around where China is.
Center
'Cause essentially,
auth.
what you're saying is it's like a state-run McDonald's empire,
Center,
right? So it's a
I'm
command
writing-
economy
I'm putting an auth
of
center
like
with a
market socialism.
leftwards
I don't know.
with a leftwards drill.
It's like mild left off center.
Yes. So
They're like where like the Xi Jinpings and the Nazbols are around that area. You know what I'm saying?
deep state democracy.
Deep state democracy.
Yes.
Oh,
I actually came up with that one, but I don't know what I was thinking.
off right, I guess. I don't know. Well, I would say I guess off right, because if we're talking about deep state, that means like CIA, FBI type stuff, and that's usually more like right leaning.
Yes.
I mean, essentially like an authoritarian government that shadows everything, right? Like I would say off center actually.
Yes.
Off center or off right would be what I'd say. Technically,
maybe
it's hypercentrist,
slightly right. Crypto Bernieism.
Oh, it's lib left,
Lib
definitely.
left.
We got too many lib lefts on this scale.
Capitalist Leninism.
Yes, capitalist Leninism.
This is just Maoism. This is just China. I have a feeling like 90% of these ideologies are just going to be China.
I mean, unplatonic Maoism is coming up.
Rousing pain.
Yeah, China again.
Capitalist Leninism. So we're saying leftist? Leftish.
Yeah, off left.
Hey, so I had a little bit of a Jimmy Neutron moment just now, right? And I have like a weird thing I realized. There's actually one way you could maybe get at anarcho-capitalism to work.
I'm sorry, you realized how to get ANCAP ideology to work through Jimmy Neutron.
No. Right, we've already Jimmy Neutron. There's a perfect way to make ANCAP work. It's called feudalism.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No. Here's my idea, right? The only way to get ANCAP to work is if you make every corporation a workers' co-op.
But
That's not anarcho-capitalist then, because there's not
That's-
capitalism.
yes, that's
I
anarcho.
mean, it would
That's just,
be...
what you basically just said is anarcho-syndicalism is the way you get anarcho-capitalism to work.
Congratulations, welcome to
But
Good job,
seriously,
market socialism was the answer the whole time.
Freeze Walker, if every business is a worker co-op, then you literally have communism on your hands.
No, every
Yeah, I mean-
corporation, if it's a small business, it's whatever.
Yeah, but that's included in the
The small
ideology of
business
many
becomes
actual
big.
communists.
Yeah, then you just have
that
there
there's
are,
like a
in
cut-off
communist countries,
point.
You can have small businesses usually. Like
Yes,
the issue
Many-
is that
many-
capital ownership, like, is owned by the workers.
many actual communists, on the internet right now have like this concept of a cut-off point where after a certain number of employees, for example, you will have to become a worker co-op, but underneath that you are a traditionally owned business.
Yeah, it's generally speaking, it's whenever you start being able to be a capital owner that is able to participate in exploitative labor. Like, there's like some talk about like there's a concept of like the petit bourgeois, which is like people who like own businesses, but they're like small to medium sized businesses, and it's contentious in terms of like how leftists view it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I mean, most people don't think that like if you're like a business of like 3 people that you need to be a co-op, because I think at that size you can definitely operate hierarchical. Although honestly, co-ops work a lot better at smaller scale, so I don't.
I mean, let's
I
not
just
go
think more
into
people
the
would do that.
nitty-gritty of leftism right now.
Yeah.
This is a meme stream. Stop it with
Leftist
the
left,
serious shit.
right.
Either way, epically based take. I love it. 100% agree.
Yes, of course. And go out, Freeze Walker, and convince all the ANCAPs that this is the way. So, next up, we would have late stage.
the free market replacing the state with a similar enough structure. So
Yes. Next up, we would have late stage Bionicle, but I'm leaving this for Sandro again. So, the actually next up thing we have is CSGO based Stalinism.
Okay, CS:GO based Stalinism is an off-left ideology.
Yes.
Because it's just Stalinism is just like Marxist-Leninism.
Mm.
But CS:GO is very right-wing because it's
Yes.
nothing. Because it's literally like U.S. imperialists fighting like Islamic terrorists.
I mean, my angle would have been to take a look at the actual community behind it, but I suppose you could take that route as
CS:GO
well.
is pretty. I don't go on CS:GO that much, but I mean we can just sort of apply that to the gamer label, can't we?
Sort
No.
of.
I'm just going to interject because the CS:GO is like a little different to like because a lot of normies play CS:GO.
Well, here's the question,
I would
though.
say
If it's
CS:GO is the same as
CSGO-based Stalinism, do we also have to deal with skin trading?
No, right. CS:GO Stalinism is basically drug dens. What would you put a drug den?
A drug den.
Like a
Lib
crack
left.
house?
Depend. Like it really, honestly, like a drug den depends on how you exchange the drugs and what the drugs are for.
That's
and-
true.
I mean, Stalinism is just far, like, it's far off.
If there's
off
like
left, I mean.
if there's like a kingpin character in the drug den, then it's right wing. But if it's like a drug commune where everybody shares, you know, the injection needles, then it's left.
Yeah.
Scarface.
And if it's the CIA
you-
planting
why
drugs
would
in the
you-
black community to disenfranchise them, then that's off right.
I think I'm going with center
Why would
right
you put
for the
Scarface?
yes. I think I'm going with center right for CS:GO based Stalinism.
Center right? Okay.
Yes.
Well, it'd
Next
be far
up,
authoritarian.
yes,
Like, either way, it's authoritarian.
with an authoritarian drill.
Please play for Eternal Race War!
Next up,
that's
Lay's
Cat.
flavor Eternal
And Cat.
Race War.
It's off.
Hey, one of mine.
Anything with race war in it is like, it's gotta
Yes,
be off
probably. Unplatonic Maoism is of course auth left. I mean, center-ish auth left.
Yeah. Well, Maoism's left. Maoism's
yes.
more left. Chinese, like modern China is more
Oh.
is like center left. Because they're like a lot more
we
like
have lib left.
they're just both authoritarian.
Predisposed. Whoever submitted just cat girls determined that it would be lib left.
Just cat girls. Yeah, I can
Just
see
cat
that.
girls.
That's probably me.
Now the next one I don't really, I can't really decipher. It says P.S. Raking of Rogan. So, I'm spelling it out. In one word, it says P.S.R.A.K.I.N.G. of Rogan. I'm not sure what that's meant to mean.
I don't know.
I remember we did a bunch of jokes about Joe Rogan. I don't remember what
Yeah.
this ideology
Oh,
was.
it was you, Freeze Walker, who submitted this.
Roganomics. That was it. Roganomics.
No, Roganomics
Oh.
we have later on. This was 2 before Roganomics.
I don't know.
I've typed that down and it don't actually mean anything.
Just something Rogan.
Just leave it blank.
Okay. I'm just going to delete the row.
Well, you know,
All ideologies are centrist unless otherwise specified.
Yes. DMT narco state.
Lib right.
Lib right. What?
Yeah. Either lib right or lib center.
Narco state. When
I
you
would
say
say
narco
lib
state,
center.
that says DEA to me.
Sorry, what was that?
When you say narco state,
a narco
that means, the DEA rules supreme to me.
No, that's the exact opposite.
Okay, fair
A
enough.
narco
talking
state
about
is like
something like how the cartels rule in
cartel controlled Mexico. Like that would be narco state.
Okay, what the fuck
It's
is Roganomics?
Narcotics trading is like the primary like motivation for economic mobility in the states. It's like so
What
like
the fuck is
a huge portion of
Roganomics?
funding.
you gotta
Roganomics?
hunt everything. You
It
gotta
sounds
hunt
like the
everything
same thing,
yourself.
honestly.
It does.
I think Roganomics should be centrist, like just pure center.
Pure center. Like,
Yeah.
put over the sleeper ideologies.
Roganomics, dude. Roganomics is just you take whatever economic model you heard last.
Yes. yes.
Yeah.
And you say that's wild to whatever your, latest advisor said.
And then offer them DMT.
And next up we have
Wild, man.
Marxist.
Have you ever tried
Marxist.
smoking crack?
What?
Dude, that's wild. Have you ever tried smoking crack?
Yes.
Damn.
Next up we have Marxist Petersonism.
Petersonism?
Yes. Marxism Petersonism.
Left. Just left. I think it would be because it's just Marxism,
Center-left.
but it also is incomprehensible.
Yes.
Seeds the means of cleaning your room.
Rick and Morty technocracy.
Oh,
The
well, the
Citadel.
technocracies are usually authoritarian, but not super authoritarian. Like a technocracy. Well, not always.
Shut up, you stupid Morty.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
What kind of
left
stupid
authoritarian.
idiots would create a state to avoid a state?
I would actually say center lib.
Center lib.
I'd say
Yes.
center right.
Interesting. Maybe.
No,
Could
no,
be.
no. It'd be center authoritarian.
I mean, technocracies conceptually are typically very meritocratic.
It would be dead.
Well,
center
meritocracy doesn't create
authoritarian.
libertarianism. That's
Dead
Sorry,
center
what?
authoritarian.
yeah. It's authoritarian, but it's a meritocratic authoritarianism. Like it's
But I mean, think of the
Have
way
you watched Rick and Morty?
Yes, actually.
It's the Citadel. It's literally the Citadel of Rick's.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Fair enough, actually. I was thinking
Yeah.
of the Rick we
Not
follow
drunk enough to
throughout
pull off
the
the facts.
show, who is
I mean,
very
okay, I'm the
libertarian.
one who proposed this, and actually the ideology was you give power to whoever has watched the most Rick and Morty. Was what I said.
That's authoritarian.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking?
Oh,
In conclusion,
I think it's off center.
I mean, it depends. In this society, is access to Rick and Morty episodes distributed fairly?
You should have already watched them.
Probably.
And we don't care if you pirate them.
You know, it probably is in the school system. You know, except the school system's been abolished because obviously school is bad.
Yes.
Because Rick said that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crypto-republicanism.
That's, I mean, just right wing. It's just right.
How is republicanism right-wing? Republican as in, as opposed to monarchy. Not as in the
Oh
GOP.
yeah, I don't know if it means the Republican. Does it mean the Republican Party or does it mean
No.
Republic?
Remember, most of this was done by Europhiles, so the Republican Party is irrelevant.
True.
If we refer
Listen,
to
I
the
just assume you
Republican
guys think about
Party,
America all day.
If you're referring to like Republicans, were either saying Trump's, fucking that other one that bombed shit, the other one that bombed shit.
Which one?
Bush.
All of them bomb shit. Literally
All
all
of
of them
the, all
bomb
of the
shit.
presidents in the last 30 years bombed shit.
Like
I'd go farther than 30 years.
We refer to like the
Probably.
leader as opposed to the thing over here. Europeans, we tend to refer to the president as opposed to the party.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, but my point is crypto-republicanism refers to republican as in, the way of organizing governance, not the party.
Then it's libertarian then. Republicans are
lib-right.
generally speaking more libertarian. It might be centrist, just pure centrist. Crypto republicanism.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I feel like that's like a person who like
lib-center.
joins like an extremist group and actually has secret like sympathies towards like
Yes.
a normal republic.
Pickle Rick is next.
Pickle Rick.
Just Pickle Rick.
Hmm.
Oh, this is gonna be a mouthful, isn't it?
Pure centrism. It's ascended centrism. It transcends.
Are we
Political
just going to, if we take a look at the compass, are we just going to put it out of bounds?
Yeah, just say transcend.
You're gonna have to come up with like a unique twist on this. You can't copy paste the placement. Of
Just
the
type
old one.
funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
outside of
holy
the
shit!
dimension.
What, Matteo? What are you doing, Matteo? What? Big
Is
Mummy
Matteo hacked?
Milkism is next.
Ooh.
I've seen this in a different thing. I think he might be hacked. I think you might need to.
I think
like,
that's a copy pasta.
Yeah, I think you might need to remove his rank for a little while.
Hello.
Someone might have taken over their account.
I'm just going to scroll up and ignore him for the time being.
What's going on?
He's ignoring me.
I don't think Matteo. is
What up,
someone-
Gritter? We're talking about ignoring Matteo.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Didn't
think
Critter
he-
make
I think
Big
I-
Milky Mommyism, or is that someone else?
I think. He,
No, it might have been Heinz.
I don't know. Big Mummy Milkism is what it says.
Yeah, it
Milkism.
Yeah,
Who
I know what
said
it.
that?
Yeah,
It was submitted by MDevMac.
Yeah, there's two ways to go about this, right? I think there's two ways, right? Either it's lib left as like a feminist type thing, or it's auth right as like a matriarchal,
Heinz, welcome.
like family worship type thing because you want to suck on your mom's titties all day. I don't know.
Sorry about the ambience, by the way, guys. I'm in the garage today for Minecraft TNT construction related reasons.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Heinz, what are you thinking? Which political quadrant does Big Mummy Milkism fit into?
Big Mummy Milkism.
Oh my god, Critter, there's sounds coming from you.
That's weird.
I'm muting you. I'm muting you for a second. Sorry, Critter, but that's just, unbearable. Big Mummy Milkism, Heinz, go ahead.
Auth right, it's a very traditional desire, isn't it?
Cody was saying that it's either lib left as a feminist thing or auth right.
Or auth right.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess auth right if it's a traditionalist thing.
But, frankly, we don't have many lib left ideologies on this list up until this point. So I'm tending to lib left just to have like a...
I thought we had vermin supremism.
No, we left vermin supremacy as center right because whoever submitted it said this.
Aren't we going to do all these to then purge the ones that just aren't funny?
I already, did some, curating before the stream. But, once we have like a good amount pre-marked, we're going to start making memes of them. And at that point we can, curate even more.
Right.
So, Big Mummy Milkism leftist, just, for the balance.
Yeah, I agree.
Because most of them have been auth center.
Balance? What are you, a centrist?
Yes, I am, in fact. An ascended centrist, though. So that's good.
Oh, okay, so you're all extremes. Got it.
Lib left. Next up is Rickleism.
No, that's lib left.
I'm going to go AFK for a second. Discuss Rickleism and technocratic monkeyism.
Well, technocratic monkeyism is probably lib like either lib center or lib left, because it's a form of anarcho-primitivism of whoever is most monkey. Right?
It's a narco.
Okay, I'm back. What are we saying about Rickleism?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I'm thinking lib left because it's some
I can,
shit.
of course, unmute you, Critter. I'm terribly sorry. I forgot.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I did make the sound. The sound did happen, so.
Yes.
It was just we have. Like,
I don't know what Rickleism is, but
Rick, what is it based on? On Rick Sanchez or on something else?
I don't know. Who submitted Rickleism? Let's look it up. It was Simp Eternal. Ooh, who actually said he would tune in now. I'm going to actually add him and ask.
we have to know. We need to contact the political scientists who invented this ideology.
Yes, we're going to go to the source. Can you tune in?
As far as what was it? It was monkey technocracy.
Yes, technocratic monkeyism.
That's
Okay.
really funny.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably monkey is lib, but technocracy is a auth ideology usually, but not super auth.
But it's center, so it left
center.
I mean, Cody. To be fair,
the technology to give.
I think we should. I'm sorry. I think we should look at the ideologies conceptually. Oh, hi, Koi, by the way, in the YouTube chat. I'm sorry, Heinz, can I go ahead for a second, just?
Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you.
To hear you as well.
I think we should look at the ideologies conceptually.
Okay,
because like if we look at the ideologies long term, we can just as well say republicanism is right wing, because historically it happens to work out that way. What we're seeing, Brady?
but the key is the monkey in technocratic monkeyism.
So,
like,
are we also gonna say that left wing is generally more progressive and right wing is generally more conservative? Or
I mean, the entire
Is that something
spectrum is a bit, abstract.
Yeah, man, right.
Generally
you're gonna
speaking,
think,
a
right?
left-wing ideology is one that has lesser hierarchies or intends to on lesser hierarchies, whereas authoritarian has more state power to enact that. So, like, an off-left ideology is one that removes hierarchy, but from state authority, it does so.
I usually say
and then
that a right wing is.
So this can include both economic hierarchy as well as like social hierarchy. So like right wing is going to be more racially stratified or more economically stratified, whereas a left wing one is not going to be that.
I mean, I personally look at it as left wing ideologies depower unjust hierarchy. Because if you think of like a anarcho-communist world, the more productive people, the more focused people are going to acquire more resources and have more power, which is going
generally
to
speaking,
conceptually
it all is just
hierarchical.
if it's an unjust or just hierarchy and where you find that. If you think that
Yes,
racial
that's true.
supremacy is a just hierarchy, then you are probably more right wing than majority of people.
Monkey
Anyway,
is
I would probably say
supremacist.
that technocratic monkeyism goes dead center since we don't have a technology axis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, I would say it actually is more off-right. I think technocratic monkeyism is just social Darwinism. It's just Darwinism. It's literally just survive. Like who's the strongest monkey?
It's cyberpunk social Darwinism.
Isn't there a certain
what?
guy that's
What was I looking up?
Cyber
Who
monkey.
submitted?
Hops? Maybe Hops or something? I don't remember. There, it was like.
Oh, it was actually Heinz who submitted technocratic monkeyism.
Oh well, he's the final authority then.
Yes. What are you thinking? I mean, I just looked it up, man. What are
Release
you
your
thinking?
thesis.
Where does technocratic monkeyism go?
What, me?
Yes. The political scientist who came up with the ideology.
Alt-right, but not by very much.
Alt-right. Slightly alt-right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, next up is one of mine, which is Hollywood imperialism.
That one's
Ooh. Hollywood imperialism, I would say, is probably actually slightly, like maybe off left or like off center.
Center left, maybe?
It's the perfect balance between lib-right and alt-right.
Maybe center left, but slightly more towards the authoritarian side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was actually thinking when I thought that up is like a cultural victory in civilization, powered by Hollywood.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant literally like people in Hollywood were like invading Africa.
No.
Or like doing economic imperialism. And I guess it would be like a cultural imperialism, so you export your culture in a combative way. I could see that, yeah.
Next up we have a Gordon Ramsay dictatorship, which I think will not have to have much discussion.
That is very.
Alt-right, right?
Yeah, alt-right, that's what I meant. At least.
Right, what we do is, we draw a massive pink swastika out of the squares from the right quadrant and put it in the very top right corner.
Yes. I mean, we're going to make not today, but
Dude,
if
Gordon
we
Ramsay
went
was it
through
Gordon Ramsay
all of
imperialism, you said?
these, we would have to make like 30 memes.
Dude, did you say it was Gordon Ramsay imperialism? Is that
Yes,
what it was
Gordon.
called?
No, Gordon Ramsay dictatorship.
Gordon Ramsay dictatorships would actually, they would definitely fall alt-right. They're more fascist. They would have to invade for constant location of more lamb sauce. Because they just can't find any in their home territory.
Everything would be Hell's Kitchen somewhere.
I mean, Koi in YouTube chat says, "Where can I submit my joke ideology?" I mean, if you have something good to say, just put it in YouTube chat. To be honest,
We had generated these in the last Fast Food Thursday, which happened to take place on a Friday, but it was not Fast Food Friday.
To be frank, Koi, we have 900 of these already. So to be
Do we
included,
really?
yours
Holy
would have
fuck.
950 is what we ended up with.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have to go back to work, so good luck with
continued
that.
It's been good to have you, Florida.
After the fast food first.
Or do you have to go back to work? No, he already left, so never mind. 909 is actually what we ended up with. What I was going to say is, Koi, for your ideology to be included, it would have to be really good to be added to the 900 we already have. But going on ahead, we have primitivist technocracy.
That would be
Center left.
Center.
Isn't that also? It does seem a lot like monkey.
I mean, to be frank, a lot of these.
Monkey is monkey. Primitivism is primitivism.
I mean,
Like,
to be frank, a lot of these are just, contradictions in terms, which don't really make sense to put in.
No, a technocratic
Primitivist technocracy
primitivism is you basically get the most wisest people who farm the land and pick the berries and hunt.
I think it would end up being whoever has bigger stick, except bigger stick is like a laser weapon.
Bigger laser weapon, better argument.
Yes,
Like-
basically.
like-
The only thing you get to invent is like one specific thing, and that's and the other stuff you can't. Yeah, you can't invent technology that would ease your
It's lip
life
sen-
rather than.
No, we'll just end up with a load of fucking 40k bolters though.
Probably.
Yeah.
Whoever
Yeah,
has
that's
the
primitive technocracy.
whoever has the biggest relativistic kill missile gets to decide governance.
Yeah, basically.
I think-
Turner with a nuke.
I think you getting muddled
But-
up on what technocracy.
I'm sorry. Can I just note something? If we have like contradictions in terms, or something that doesn't really make sense to put on the compass, I'm just going to put arbitrary in the future. So,
Alright.
because a lot of these
We could
just
just
don't
compromise
make
it.
sense
Right,
in a
right.
left-right oath lib
It's lip center.
spectrum. Cody in YouTube chat says, Monkey's primitivism, dude. Primitivism is decentralized, so it would most likely be tribal technocracy.
It's lip center.
It would be pre-unification terror techno-barbarians, basically, is what I was thinking.
But
Yeah, lip
that's...
center.
I'm sorry, you think the techno-barbarians are lip center?
Yeah, man, lip center.
Do you think that the Mongols were lip center?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Mongols...
He's just gonna.
You would hire whoever was good.
Don't listen to him.
I don't
I'm the
think
one
I'm
that
going
put
to
this
on
one
this
up.
point.
I gotta say, I'm with Brady on this.
Like, they're pretty liberal, and their policies on left and right is irrelevant. It's whatever sieges win.
Yeah, whoever has the biggest fucking massive bow.
You put up
But
Primitivist
how liberal are they?
technocracy,
Are they
Brady?
extremely liberal? Or?
Oh, for
Throat
fuck's sake.
singing. Do you have any throat singing related ideology?
Brady, you put up primitivist technocracy. Brady,
Yeah.
you put up primitivist technocracy.
Yeah.
I mean, then you can go ahead and give your assessment.
Yeah, lip center.
Lip center. I mean, frankly, I don't think that makes much sense, but it works for the meme.
Because you're
when it
not
doesn't-
awakened, dude.
That's fair enough, but it works for the meme if it doesn't make much sense anyway. And every iteration of the Awakened Ideologies meme I've seen up until this point had something that didn't quite make sense. Next up, we have trans-organic fascism. Anybody have any thoughts on trans-organic fascism?
I think off left because it's more organic and it's usually a more left wing.
No, you can have ecological fascism. I would say all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, but this is trans organic fascism. So
You ascend organic ideology.
no.
Oh,
Huh.
so GMO. Are we gonna have GMO Hitler now?
Yes. I mean,
Basically,
GMO Hitler is still Hitler, so I also say
Hitler's off right. So
alt-right.
that wouldn't make sense.
The next one is again a bionical ideology, so I'm going to put that up to Sandro, who isn't
I
here
wish I
right now.
submitted any. I wish I submitted any bionicle idea.
Next up, we have Steam Summer Sale Socialism. That's probably going to end up being left center.
Left, yeah. Left.
Left center?
I would say lib center.
Center lib?
They'll cancel each other out.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of true.
Unabomber Dictatorship. Unabomber Dictatorship.
Oh, this one was mine. Yeah, Orth left all the way.
Orth left. Would the Unabomber force the authorities to redistribute, capital?
No, just have all the poon redistributed to him because Ted K was a massive virgin.
Okay.
I'm gonna disappear.
Me and Anfash basically have this podcast on my channel where we spend 2 hours every week on it.
Okay. Next up, we have Catgirl Ethno State. I mean, that's bound to be alt-right, isn't it? It's an ethno state.
But Catgirls, so I would probably put it right center.
I wouldn't necessarily say. I think it's slightly alt-right rather than completely alt-right.
Maybe off-center.
Matteo is in the chat apparently. Normally.
I'm gonna have to look you up.
Next up, Dirtbag Voshism. It's bound to be lib left, isn't it?
Yeah, lib left, definitely. All lib left.
Next, Annihilatist Theocracy.
Oh, come on, this is just facadism. All left.
Socialized Monarchism. That's also left, isn't it? It has to be orth left, doesn't it?
Or something. I don't know. It doesn't work.
I mean, I suppose it would end up being like the economy is socialized, but also you have monarchies. So that's orth left to me.
Yeah, I would say orth left then.
Next, Cody says Voshism based. Interesting. And Koi says Catgirl ethnostate is best ethnostate. I don't know if I agree.
Why isn't Cody in the studio booth actually?
Because he is at work. I suppose he can listen in and chat, but not actually speak. I don't know.
Also, Seetor, do you mind if I ask real shit?
What do you want to ask?
Right, Matteo. I baked this black stuff out of some stump remover.
Sorry to interrupt, but I don't know if Matteo is listening.
All right, but I'm just gonna say, right, if he is listening, can he comment? I baked this black stuff out of some stump remover. I'm told that it's saltpeter, but I want to be sure. I want to ask the science man.
Cody says socialist monarchism is already an ideology, for fuck's sake. But you're saying that, but you're not saying what quadrant it would fit into. Next up, we have hunter-gatherer futurism. What?
I would say it's probably center left because the monarchy and socialism kind of cancel each other out.
I put orth left because to me it meant that you have a socialized economy, but also it's ruled by kings.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a
so that's why I put orth left.
King Stalin.
It sounds like a ton of fun anyway.
Yeah, it sounds based.
Hunter-gatherer futurism is next.
I think we need a technology axis for all these.
I'm just going to put arbitrary, if that's alright with everybody.
Yeah. I would agree. All of the entirely tech-based ones.
Cody in chat agrees that socialist monarchism is orth left, so that's great. Next up we have authoritarian libertarianism.
They've left. Fuck you.
How does that make sense?
I think that was one that I don't know.
That doesn't even, okay? It doesn't even.
Arbitrary
That's
without the R. That makes sense.
Not lib left, sorry, lib right, I meant. What am I on about?
Okay. I just put arbitrary again. Because it's,
Okay.
it's again just a contradiction in terms.
Hmm.
Except we have cock-unism.
Orth left.
What do you think,
I think
Critter?
it might be right though, because it's about cock-unism.
Just for the record, I have absolutely no memory of what I submitted.
I have some memory. But,
Oh, it's equality of penis length. That's what, and it's from Heinz. So.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, equality of penis length. I would say that's more left. Yeah.
I would say that's all right.
So the next...
I don't know much about left right.
The next is pre-cum. What ideology is pre-cum?
Lib left.
Lib left. Pre-cum is lib left.
They don't get girlfriends, so they don't.
I mean, they might get girlfriends. Pre-cum just means the stuff that comes out before the actual orgasm, It doesn't mean premature ejaculation.
When you're built up, you do produce more.
No, that's premature ejaculation. That's not pre-cum.
No, I'm not saying release of orgasm, but I say if you.
Oh, so you're saying pre-cum only occurs when you have a build-up?
Not only.
Okay.
But it occurs more.
Okay.
When you have a build-up. So.
Koi says pre-cum is arbitrary. I assume you mean pre-cum. But I think lib left works because the cliche for the lib left, sect is that they are perverts.
Yeah.
Next up we have libertarian bigotrism.
Center right.
Center right. Fair enough. McDonald's fascism.
Center right.
Center right once more. Why center right?
I would say that the McDonald's and the authoritarianism thing. What was it again?
I mean, McDonald's isn't left, so.
What was it again?
McDonald's fascism.
Right. Well, the McDonald's and the fascism counter each other on the authoritarian axis. You know the meme. McDonald's is the lib left, the lib right hand cap thing. So I would say.
I don't know that meme actually, but I'm going to take your word for it.
Company, so I'd say a 50s company or somewhere near, like. Yeah.
Cody says it's auth-right.
I would agree with him.
My instinct was also auth-right.
As long as McDonald's is allowed to become the state, then it's auth-right. But if they remain a corporation, I would say it's center.
I mean,
maybe
would a corporation be libertarian if the corporation basically is the state?
If they had a Congress and a McNational McArmy, then
Koi in YouTube chat makes a good point. Koi in YouTube chat makes a good point that McNukes are lib right.
There are specific.
So we're going to say the fascism and the McNukes cancel each other out, so we're left with center right, like Heinz said. Next, bigotry. Just bigotry.
We put it in lib left for a shit post.
I agree with that.
That's fun.
Just for a bit of fun. Clean your room-ism.
Oh.
That's the Jordan Peterson swastika lobster guy.
I don't expect Jordan Peterson to be that authoritarian though. I mean, he's more for discipline from your own. Yeah, creating your own discipline.
Koi says clean your roomism is arbitrary, and I think he has a point. Oh my god, can I? Sorry.
Seetor, I'm about to put the mixture into storage. Pray that it doesn't blow up my garage.
What are you about to do?
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
It's already done.
Wall Street planned economy. That's lib right if I ever saw it.
Definitely. Why is clean roomism on its own arbitrary?
Cody says clean your roomism is librite and also Tenny based. I'm not sure what he's referring to. Maybe
I think
Tenny is
he's-
doing something in general.
No, it's like based and build and that kind of stuff.
Based and Tenny pilled.
Yeah, basically.
I gotcha.
We need any filling up.
Tenny's not doing any.
Okay. Next we have inverse meritocracy. I mean, I think Cody was making the point earlier that meritocracy works out as being authoritarian. So you would think inverse meritocracy would in any case be lib. Lib center?
Hey, lib all the way.
Wait, meritocracy, I mean, technically would create a hierarchy because there's always people that are willing to do more, but it's not necessarily inherently a hierarchy.
Koi says asterisk she. I assume this means that Koi wants to be
Koi is,
referred to as a she.
Koi.
Okay, that's good. Cody says that he did not make that point. I don't.
Okay,
you
so
know,
yeah,
whatever.
you're gonna have to explain yourself, Cody.
Or we're just going to go ahead because we have a lot of these in front of us. I mean, it's not the
it's
goal
fine,
of the stream to finish, because then we'd
Yeah.
be here for like 12 hours.
Oh, that's fun. I mean, I've got time tomorrow.
But
the
my,
way-
my girlfriend has to go to sleep, so that won't work. I'm sorry, Heinz. What were you saying?
Yeah, do you know if Burger's going to be back next week, or are we going to do another replacement?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
If he was going to be gone, I really do have a much more open schedule, so we could probably run it off my channel.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm gonna take a look if he said anything, more precise, and message you later if that's okay.
Alright, cool. Yeah.
Next we have Femboy Hooters corporatism.
Librite.
That's about the same
And
as
it's
the McDonald's
misspelled.
stuff on it. No, isn't it like lip center then? Because it's fanboy Hooters.
I don't know, man.
Oh no, wait. Sorry,
Oh, I'm-
right.
yeah,
It's fanboys.
I mean, Hooters is a corporation.
That's true.
Meritocracy is authoritarian when you remove the democracy just because the people mandating laws to you are competent doesn't mean they aren't mandating laws to you.
I assume Koi means to say that Femboy Hooters is librite. I think that works. I think that works.
Don't really mind.
Next, universal religious acceleration and I can't even say it. Accelerationism, which I think we're going to have to put as arbitrary.
Most likely.
Bootstraps.
I mean, it's basically praying to God for the end times, right?
I mean, accelerationism doesn't really express what you want to accelerate towards.
Yeah, so put it. It's religious, so put it center right. Like slightly center right.
Maybe off right.
I wonder what the universal part is meant to be.
Like universal in terms of religion, or universal in the kind of acceleration? They're going to accelerate it in all directions, or they're going to...
That would be interesting.
Koi says that she thinks universal religious accelerationism is super anti-theism. As in maybe, maybe accelerate all religions to their logical endpoint, which maybe is
the actual
atheism.
of Jesus fighting the actual reincarnation of Muhammad fighting the actual reincarnation of Moses.
I mean, you could go that
and
way
all
as
the
well,
other
yes.
And
Next,
Buddha and
anyway, next up we have Bootstraps communism.
Oh,
that's center right.
I would say
It's
lib.
not necessarily far off.
I would say
It's
lib
still-
left.
Oh, left. Sorry, you said communism.
All center.
Bootstraps communism.
All center, yeah.
Yeah.
Lib center.
I hate
You
bootstraps.
Okay.
to establish communism. I'm pretty sure I submitted that one.
I don't know. You can use the search function because
Yeah,
most of these are going
I did.
only to have occurred one time in all of the Discord. Stalingrad anarchic capitalism.
Wow.
I can make.
That's arbitrary.
Yes, I cannot make heads or tails of this. Literally
Anarchic
just.
capitalism. That basically free market, and Stalingrad is.
Cody says religious accelerationism is why the US supports Israel a lot of the time because of revelations. That's true.
But isn't Israel Jewish? And isn't the US Christian?
No, there's part in the Bible that says that the end times can only come if the Jews live in Jerusalem.
Ah,
So that's the reason.
So that's what they're trying to do.
Yes. Next up, we have literally just Danny DeVito.
The conspiracy.
That's the true center.
Danny DeVito is true center.
Yeah.
Let's go. Top Gear Theocracy.
It's I want to say alt-right because a lot of boomers are watching it, and it's theocracy, so it's authoritarian.
Next, Mecha Hitler is just going to be alt-right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just alt-right with a little bit extra technology in there.
Cody agrees that Danny DeVito is true center, so that's good. Next up, Thanos ethno-state.
Sorry.
Alt-right.
Alt-right. Yeah.
Of course.
Easy.
Limited suffrage simpism.
Wow.
I thought of this, and in my head it was going to be a type of democracy where only simps have the franchise.
Oh right, okay. So you got to pay to get the franchise.
No, you gotta worship mediocre pussy to get the franchise.
Ouch.
I put that in lib right then.
Okay. Lib right. I think we're going to go until 70 and then, make the first actual meme.
Yes.
So next we have Siberian Big Dick Externalism. Cody points out that simps are all ideologies.
No.
Critter disagrees. Anyway, we've moved on to Siberian Big Dick Externalism, which I can't understand.
Siberia Orth left. Big Dick Lib left.
Big Dick Externalism tells me that there are no big dicks in Siberia.
Put a note on it. Needs more research.
I would probably say lib right, but close to Orth. Left center. Not what am I talking about? Words. Left center, but leaning towards Orth.
We need walking warrior. Apparently, these.
Okay. Utashi. I have no idea what Utashi is. Anarcho-primitivism.
Utashi.
I'll look it up.
It's spelled Utashe. Utashi.
I think I know this one.
Yes, you submitted it,
Croatian
Heinz.
Revolutionary Movement.
What is it?
Something.
Anglicized version of Utashi. Fascist, ultra-nationalist, and terrorist organization. Okay, so it's definitely right. Alt-right.
Yeah.
Koi points out that the Thanos ethno-state is true center because balance.
True.
I mean, to me, balance
Balance from the point of view of Thanos. So.
And it's arbitrary balance as well, because it's just luck, a coin toss basically.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's definitely not.
What did
left.
we put with Thanos?
Or definitely not.
Thanos
Yeah,
ethno-state,
definitely not.
alt-right.
Shit.
I mean, it's an ethno-state though.
Yeah, but it's also like it goes against anything that would like if it would be center, it would also have some left in it, or socialist kind of.
Cody points out that the Utashi anarcho-primitivism cannot be alt-right because it has anarcho in it, and anarcho means, libertarian.
So it's arbitrary.
Yeah, but what if it uses the anarcho to establish the alt-right? I don't know, man.
How does that make
That's
sense?
I don't fucking know.
We're going
it's
arbitrary, aren't we? If I
I've
can
ever
spell it, arbitrary. Shiny Pokemon communism.
Oh, that was me. Alt-left.
Fourth left. So there's a vanguard party who decides who gets the shiny Pokemon.
Yeah, we redistribute the means of shiny Pokemon.
Next up we have the IR gay.
Yeah.
What is the ideology of the
Alt-right.
Irish Republican gay?
Hard. I would probably say Lib Center.
Lib Center. Cody points out that the Utashi thing should be lib-right because it's literally just anarcho-fascism.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, let's put it. Lib-right. Las Vegas mob communism. That's gotta be lib-left, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that Chaz, basically?
So, let's, go ahead and actually fill in a meme. What do you say?
That's nice.
Hey, have we got one meme's worth of...
We have actually
Categorizing.
2 memes worth already. I
Right.
counted the others, and it's like about 30 per meme.
So, we're probably not going to be able to do this in one stream, so we should probably do like a spin-off on your channel or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Keep going until we fill the universe.
We would have to finish at least 30 memes just with what we have already.
That would take like at least half a dozen streams.
Yes.
There's some content for your milk nasty.
Yes, it would be some content. First up, we have Star Trek Accelerationism, which is lib-left. How far lib and how far left do you reckon?
Not very of either.
Okay, so mostly
I
centrist.
get more off left vibes, if I'm honest, from Star Trek, the Star Trek part.
I think whoever submitted it was basically saying it could go either way. But, because of what Gene Roddenberry's ideology was, I decided for lib-left mostly.
Okay.
Islamic Karenism, which we have put in center right.
Oh, that one. That one was good.
How far along the right axis do we reckon is Islamic Karenism?
To the edge.
To the edge, okay. Islamic Karenism.
That's like,
If I can bloody spell it. I'm going to...
far to the donut theory of life.
Font is 43, if I can remember. Hello. Islamic Karenism. Okay. Next, we are faced with Toyotaism, which was also center-right. So I'm going to just move on past it, maybe mark it with like a color. The gray ones are the ones that we didn't use the first time around.
Right, okay.
Live, laugh, love-ism, which we put as lib-center.
Yeah.
Live. Oh my god. Okay.
Lib laugh loveism.
That's a great
terrible.
joke. That's a great joke, Heinz. Don't put yourself down.
I have trouble understanding sarcasm, but if you're being serious, you have terrible taste in everything.
Maybe both. Maybe both.
I mean, then Seetor and your girlfriend share something, right?
This is true.
Fuck you.
Nah, he's right.
Potatism is
Oh, that was
oof.
fine. Alt left. That's an easy alt left. It's like potato famine.
We
plus-
already put it at Orth Center in the stream, though.
Oh, right. Fair enough then.
potatism. Because we were thinking of posadism, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what our
Okay.
rationale was, to be honest. It's like an hour ago.
Had a rationale at all. So
That's fair. It's mostly arbitrary, everything here.
I know that I didn't think about any of mine.
That's true.
Oh, I was trying to be very serious.
What do
On
we
some
have?
of
Well, you got to
okay.
understand, I have a nuanced bone in my body.
So we
That's
had another ideology in the same vein as potatism, which is the Hibernian ethno-state, which we determined was the same as potatism, except even further orth. So let's do that. Hibernian ethno-state. So, vermin supremacy, which we put as center right, won't fit this very meme. Gamer momentism is alt right. Oh my god, I just said alt right. Alt right. Gamer momentism. What do we have next?
Gamer words. The big meme is funny.
Yes.
The big words. Right. Okay.
PewDiePie on the bridge, something, huh?
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epsteinism is lib-right, so let's put it there. Where do you reckon in the lib-right sector?
Probably pretty far to the corner.
I'm sorry, how do you spell Jeffrey in, Jeffrey Epstein's actual name?
I think you wrote it correctly.
Whoever put it in the Discord wrote Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
Yes, Jeffrey.
Rey. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you.
And Epstein is just, as you said, probably already written correctly. Yeah.
Next, we have identitary Gundamism, which we put as alt-right. So let's go ahead and fill that in. Identitary. I'm sorry, why did I have trouble spelling that when it, is like right on the side? In the other window.
Why don't you copy it?
I could.
Yeah.
Hibernian crypto state, Auth Center. I think that doesn't fit. Or what do you guys reckon? Would it be cool if we have 3 Hibernian things in the same meme, or should we space them out?
Yes.
I think we should spread them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mech communism is Auth Center with a leftwards drill.
Mm-hmm.
Mech communism. Or MC communism, if you will. Deep state democracy is Auth, but slightly right. Deep state democracy. Let's put gamer momentism a bit to the side.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate how well this whole meme thing proves that the political compass test is completely fucking asinine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Crypto Bernieism.
After a while.
Bernieism, which we put as lib left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oops.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Whoops. Can I just... There you go. Just arbitrary in the sector, to be honest.
I imagine there's probably going to be a lot of foaming at the mouth and cabs screeching about us putting Bernie in lib left instead of Auth left.
Yes. But we thrive on that, don't we?
Indeed we do. That's why this server exists.
Capitalist Leninism is Auth left-ish, But since we already have something roughly in that area, I think we should keep it for the next one. Oh, I marked the wrong thing. Eternal Elizabeth II is extreme authorite. Do you write Elizabeth II with a Z or an S?
A Z.
A Z, that's good. That was my instinct anyway.
Yeah.
CSGO-based Stalinism is center-right with an authoritarian tendency. Go based. Oh my god. I really should start pasting them, just Stalinism. I'm slightly tipsy, to be honest, after just one beer.
I just...
Bezos' hive
I just
mind
placed
is Librite, excuse me.
Bezo hive mind?
Yes, Bezos' hive mind.
Hive mind.
Lay's flavor eternal race war. We have so much alt-right material. Unplatonic Maoism. Which we put as auth left-ish. So let's put it there. More auth than left. Just cat girls is left. Just cat girls.
Elon Musk one.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, that's the Elon Musk ideology.
Yes.
I think it's more...
Except just cat girls suggests to me that they have somehow supplanted the human race.
I think so.
That worries me a little bit. They would probably be Nazis too.
Or maybe Strasserists.
Possibly.
Next up we have the DMT narco states, which is lib-right. DMT... Why? What?
That's Joe Rogan ideology.
Yes, that's what Cody pointed out as well. DMT narco state. Lib-right. Roganomics is centrist.
You should let it hug the box a little bit.
Yes. I put it like on the edge of the box, but right.
Yeah, I know.
Next, Marxist Petersonism, which we put as center left. Marxist Petersonism. If you know, Jordan Peterson ever ends up seeing this meme, he will be utterly horrified.
He would just fucking... Can you imagine Slavoj Žižek seeing this meme? Probably like come himself in anger or something.
He would what in anger?
Come himself in anger, he'd just be like, "This is a pure idiot." He'd just scream at us and come all of our houses and beat us up with his communist back.
Brick and multi-technocracy. Well, once again, going to have to keep for the next one. Crypto republicanism is lib-center. So crypto republicanism. Oh my god, is this going to fit? Nobody clip that, please. Crypto republicanism. Pickle Rick is out of bounds. I think I'm going to keep that for the next one. Just to not fuck with the scaling.
For a good one.
Rickleism, we're just going to put arbitrary, probably. We didn't fill that actually out. Technocratic monkeyism is right. Technocratic monkeyism.
Just so you know, all of these words that we have been saying on this stream will probably be used to be chopped up in such a way to make us seem like a band of roving, foaming at the mouth Nazis.
Quite possibly, yes.
And
Yes.
at least Seetor will get some more subscribers.
I don't think I will. Because most people who would be watching this are probably going to be, people who are tuned into the server, the Discord server, and I think most of them already saw my YouTube channel and decided whether or not to subscribe.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay
one person
dictatorship is alt-right. We have so much alt-right material. Primitivist technocracies, lib center. We already have a lot of lib center, so just leave that for the next. IQism, center auth. I'm sorry, what?
Yeeting a couple of ideologies into the opposite quadrants for shits and giggles, just so that we have a better spread.
Maybe.
Maybe like a dozen. We got a lot of ideologies.
True.
IQ.
you share the
trans
documents-
organic oh my god, another authorite. For fuck's sake, why is the authorite so funny?
We've already done trans-organic fascism.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did that the moment I walked in. We agreed that it was like biologically engineered Hitler and that it was definitely authorite.
Yes.
Yeah, we done that one.
I mean, I'm filling it into the meme now. Earlier I was just jotting down into the spreadsheet.
I thought you went back.
Like meme surgery. We're making it better.
Sorry, I was AFK for a second. Still Summer Sale Socialism is center lib. We surprisingly have a lot of center lib material. So I'm going... What are we missing? We're missing auth left. So we have Annihilist... Oh no! The next one is Unabomber Dictatorship. Sorry?
I feel like we might be running low on center right, are we?
No. I think it looks... I mean, we only have one there, but I think it looks good.
Alright.
Unabomber Dictatorship, we said, is auth left. I'm not sure what the rationale was, but I'm just going to go ahead.
Rise in, my guy.
I guess he was the only one that would get at anything else. Right.
Now, Annihilist Theocracy is also auth left. I again don't remember the rationale, but let's just trust our past selves with it. And I think, are you two watching the stream? I think if we look at the stream, it already looks fairly filled in.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the stream right now because I've not seen it yet.
It looks pretty cool.
Thank you. So I'm just waiting for you to take a look. In the meantime, I'm going to open my second beverage for the night. I decided to treat myself for the occasion.
Oh,
the next
I did
one
as
is
well.
unalcoholic. It's called Tiroler Cola. I'm going to, put a disclaimer in front of the screen real quick, and Google for an image so you guys can see it. Yeah. I just want you to see it so you can see how it's spelled. Tirol being a state in Austria, and it's normally you would spell Tiroler with an ER at the end, but for the rhyme they put an A at the end, so it rhymes with cola. This is Tiroler Cola, an herbal cola, which I really like.
It looks very fancy.
Oh yeah, the packaging is very stylish. Did you look at the stream already?
Yeah.
And do you think anything is missing? Or can we call this the first one?
I think that's good for the first one. No? Did we lose Heinz? Yeah.
We lost Heinz?
Yeah.
Oh, we
I
did.
think his garage bomb went off.
Hopefully not.
No.
So we're going to save this as Sleeper Template 1.
I'm enjoying a few hamburgers I made on the barbecue, which is also it's very good meat.
Ooh, I forgot to do something. I was going to merge the layers and put a black border to the text so it's more legible. This is going to take a second. When I first realized how to do this...
Sorry, I cut out for a second. I just went back into the actual building because the signal gay out there.
Okay. So what do you think of the state of our meme number 1?
I think it's great. It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
That's good. I'm just merging the layers so I can make a black outline for the text. When I first realized how to do this, like all of a sudden, all of my graphic design that included text became much better.
Yeah.
I think in like fancy professional programs like Photoshop, you can do this automatically. And I know Adobe Premiere allows you to do this automatically, but in GIMP, which I'm using for image processing, you need to be a little bit creative. There you go. It's much better in my opinion. But just to show it off, I'm going to save this separately. Takes a while to process. Oh my. The image is actually larger than I thought it would be. It's 1876 pixels by 1948 pixels.
That's pretty based.
So, having made our first meme,
yeah, one down, man.
Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Or do you want to do some actual image memes in the chat room?
I think I'm gonna head out for today, man. If I'm being honest,
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Actually, I'm only going to stay on for 15 more minutes anyway.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
See you, Heinz.
Hi, Heinz. Oh.
So, just the two of us now.
Yes.
So, what do you think? Make a new meme or make some... post some memes in chat? I don't have any memes saved up.
Well, I don't either.
Well then, I suppose we'll have to make our own. So, Toyota is something we left out, which is center right. Toyota. Oh no. Oh no. I made a mistake.
What are you doing?
Wait, what's that? Baseline? Kerning? What's this? Oh no. I'm not doing anything, I'm just fucking around with GIMP.
That sucks.
I just noticed something that I hadn't noticed before. What's this bold, italic, underline? Kerning. What does kerning mean? Apparently it means
That's a
spacing.
threat.
Spacing between letters. And what does baseline
Oh, yeah.
mean? I have no idea. So, let's just ignore this and go ahead with the next one. No fill. Vermin supremacy is also center right for some reason. Probably just because it's nonsensical. Supremacy.
Maybe.
Our next one, Hibernian crypto state. Hibernian crypto state.
It's not going to be the little joke. These memes that there's every in every one.
There's always an Irish one.
That would be fun. That we could always recognize the
An Easter egg.
the OG meme. Yeah.
Next up we have capitalist Leninism. I'm making it orth left, but like spilling into right. I think that's fitting.
You could rotate it a little bit.
Make it the only one that's rotating. Maybe. Remind me when I do the outlining that I should rotate it. Lace flavor eternal race war.
Lays is in the chips.
Yes, the crisps.
Crisps. Yeah.
Lace flavor. But funnily enough, whoever made this spelled flavor without the U. So it's only half British.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Lace is a British crisp brand, right?
Yeah, and then Dutch as well.
I mean, you can get it in the Netherlands, but I think it's British in origin.
Probably.
Rick and Morty Technocracy is Orth Center. Rick and Morty Tech.
Oh, Canada, apparently.
Like, really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. So I guess I was wrong to correct with crisps.
Well, somebody.
Pickle Rick is out of bounds. Should I do that now? We should.
That'll be
where,
later.
The question is, where out of bounds am I going to put it? Just, maybe just lib.
Put it above the awakened part.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's
Rick.
coming out of the awakened.
Pickle. No, wait. What was I doing? It's Pickle Rick that's ascended, not Rick and Morty Technocracy. Pickle Rick. No?
I'm Pickle Rick! It was such a stupid, annoying move for a long.
I mean, here's the thing. In my opinion, the episode Pickle Rick is very good. Super clever. With its statements about the personality of Rick and how he avoids his responsibilities by trying to get out of family therapy. But the meme is super annoying, and I think it was a mistake of them to include it in the trailer because it got memed before the episode even came out.
Yeah, it would have been so much more. I think it's very hard to put Rick and Morty, stuff in the trailers. Basically, currently, maybe they can do this in the current season, but just when they make trailers for the next season, that they just make like ad reads of Rick and Morty, just ad read like you know us already, guys.
Did you see
so just watch our show. bitches.
Did you see the Rick and Morty anime that they made?
They made an anime.
Yes.
I did read it though.
It's on YouTube for free.
Huh?
I didn't think it was very good, to be honest.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I did see like bits on memes and stuff. Rick and Morty type.
So, primitivistic technocracy. It's live
Yes.
center. Primitivist technocracy. I'm just at this point. I'm just abandoning the idea of copy pasting them. I'm allowing everybody to shake their head at my tipsy typing. Tipsy typing. That sounds fun.
It's all fine. It's all.
For some reason, I left out the Gordon Ramsay dictatorship.
How dare you?
Yes.
I don't believe in you anymore.
How very dare I? Gordon Ramsay.
Maybe drink some more Tiroler Cola.
Tiroler Cola. Indeed. It's going to wake me up, hopefully.
I would hope so. Don't you just have coffee there then, or something?
Nah. Coffee is too strong for this time of day.
Ah.
If I drink coffee now, I'm only going to be able to fall asleep at like 2 a.m. at the earliest.
That's a bit late.
Next, trans-organic fascism. Oh my god, what was that?
Oh, that was me, sorry. I have a second screen. Or, no, I'm just looking up stuff on my computer as well. That one didn't have the sound.
I don't have a second screen, funnily enough. At
Yeah,
least not right now. I have the YouTube chat on my tablet computer. Which is leaning on my actual screen. Very unprofessional. Sorry, did we not have the Steam Summer Sale Socialism earlier?
Can we put pre-cum and cockunism together on the same meme?
Cockunism, pre-cum. I mean, they are opposing ideologies.
Yeah, but I mean, if they're on the same meme,
okay.
There's a trend on the in the naming schemes with outside of just the ideology.
I think there's an argument actually that we might want to avoid this.
I don't know. I just thought it could be interesting.
Okay. Catgirl ethnostate.
Yes. Was that right somewhere?
I put it in extreme right now. Dirtbag Voschism. Which goes somewhere here. Dirtbag Voschism. So, looking at this right now, we have a lack of oath left, but we have some of those coming up. And lib-right ideologies. So let's look for those. But maybe Rickleism can be lib-right.
Yeah.
I think there's an argument to be made for that, actually. Where would we leave off? We included... I think we had socialist monarchism on the other one, right? Sleeper template. Sleeper template. Where was socialized monarchism? Oath left. We didn't, so that's where we left off. Socialized monarchism.
Sorry.
Border. And now we are here. So socialized monarchism gets included. Hunter-gatherer futurism.
Socialized monarchism. Sounds quite.
These two we left out. Ultra-Titoism. Pre-com. You are getting your... No, pre-com was lib left. You're getting your wish for communism pre-com to be on the same meme.
Yeah.
Libertarian bigotrism. Goes together. McDonald's fascism, center right. I'm leaving that out for the next one. Bigotry. Lib left. Ah yes. Makes sense. Clean your roomism is arbitrary. Lib right, I guess. Clean
Yeah.
your roomism.
That's what I thought before.
I agree. Oh no, what am I doing? Wall Street planned economy. Lib right. Maybe here. Oh no, we could make it extremely right. Wall Street. Inverse meritocracy. Inverse meritocracy. Femboy Hooters corporatism.
Lib right?
Yes, that's what we had.
Yeah. Put it a little bit more towards the middle, I'd say.
Yeah, it's fairly centrist, the way I put it.
Yeah.
I'm going to move clean your roomism a bit further. Like such. And you a bit like... No. Grab you. This. There you go. Universal religious accelerationism. I think that we'll have to leave that for the next time because we have a lot of center right already.
Yeah, I mean,
Bootstraps communism.
when they're talking about like, yeah, basically supporting Israel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stalingrad anarchic capitalism.
Yeah, we didn't.
Oh my god, let's put Stalingrad anarchic capitalism in Oath left.
That sounds fun.
Although no, let's do lib left just
left,
because
yeah.
just because it has anarchic.
Yeah.
Let's move these around a bit. Like this. Super ultra mega Yu-Gi-Oh-ism. I mean, we're just missing left-wing things now, so we're looking for those. Oh my god, we actually almost don't have any left-wing things left. Shiny Pokemon communism. Shiny Pokemon communism.
That sounds interesting. Oh yeah, I remember. It's
Las
whenever
Vegas mob communism.
be kind of funny. Like, oh, I got a shiny Pikachu. Give it here. It's gotta go to another kid in the neighborhood who doesn't have any.
Yes.
Yeah, that's weird, but
Everybody knows that private ownership of the means of, I don't know, thunder shock is immoral. So I'm moving it around a bit just for spacing. No! Come on! Why can I not grab Stalingrad? So, let's mark what we didn't use. Oh my god, can you not? All of these basically. Maybe we could include literally just Danny DeVito in the center left. Literally just Danny DeVito.
oh, we should make like a little black hole in the middle and just put Danny DeVito in. It's just like he's coming out of the center. Of
I mean, but
ideology.
in the center you have
the actual. He's the actual true center in that the sleeper ideology stuff.
like this. Are you watching the stream?
Yeah.
Just Danny DeVito. But I'm going
that's
to
fine.
make it a bit smaller. Spacing. So, like this. Only with an outline when I'm finished.
Yeah.
I think we should have one more auth left. Do we have anything? I mean, we have arbitrary things left. We could... Okay, we have a spot in auth left missing, and we could either put hunter-gatherer futurism or authoritarian libertarianism in the auth left sector. What do you say? I mean, since it's authoritarian libertarianism, I think it would make more sense to be slightly centrist. So my vote would be for hunter-gatherer futurism.
Yeah, do that. Do that one. Hunter-gatherer futurism is
What's happening?
interesting as well.
Hunter-gatherer futurism. Oh my god. Looks good, I'd say. Maybe we can include one more alt-right one. If I move the lace flavor eternal race war a bit below, we could get the Top Gear theocracy in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. And now I have to delete literally just Danny DeVito. Maybe put authoritarian libertarianism in there. And do my thing with outlining. So we're almost done. I'm going to end the stream when I'm done outlining. So any funny things you have left to say, now is your opportunity. Oh, MDev make missed that there was something happening today.
Oh. What was happening?
The stream.
Oh, you mean, I'm sorry, man.
Was something
Let's do
happening
that.
today? I see you. I see how you appreciate my streaming. Oh. Oh no, oh no, I did one too far. Fit canvas to layers. Okay. Okay, we are done. It has been very nice to stream with you.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll do this again. Let's leave our options open.
Yeah.
And
Bye, Cody.
to all the
At Cody.
to all the three people watching right now, one of which is me on my tablet computer, I
I'm
wish